6. For the home side, it was a genuine last chance to stay in the race for a European place. A win for Hibs would just about clinch it. Here's the action described by our commentator, Jock Brown.
Hearts have lost Walter Kidd, Dave McPherson and Alan McLaren through suspension, so their resources are stretched, although that is a very experienced lineup with John Robertson and Ian Jordan held in reserve on the bench. And it's a first derby match of the season for Craig Levine, still settling back in the side after his long spell out through injury, although he'll miss his regular partner at the back, Dave McPherson. And the major omission from that Hibs lineup is Steve Archibald, who doesn't feature anywhere in the 13, and that surely suggests his days at Easter Road are numbered after his recent transfer request. Eddie May is on from the start in midfield to the exclusion of Joe Tortolano, but the man the Hibs fans are anxious to see is Keith Houchin, the £300,000 signing from Coventry City, and the man who scored the winner in the 1987 FA Cup final replaces Archibald in the number 8 jersey. So the match referee is Bob Valentine from Dundee, who's been allocated the Scottish Cup final this season, in his final season as a Grade 1 official. And he's just back from Texas, where he's been refereeing. So it's Hibs who get the match underway. Lots of singing in this packed arena at the start of the match from both sets of supporters. Pitch looking bare and bumpy in patches. And Hibs looking to protect their superb record against Hearts in derby matches this season. The previous 3 league matches resulting in 5 points to Hibs. They're undefeated. Hearts seeking a victory badly if they're to retain any hopes of making that final place in the UEFA Cup next season. The head flick on was from Mike Galloway. There's Mitchell's header and Ray helping it on. Evans being closely marked by Neil Berry. Free kick to Hibs. Berry drops back. The referee wants the free kick taken further back. Keith Houchin, a very tall, powerful figure, looking for space up front. There's Gordon Ray's free kick, looking towards Houchin. There's Bannon's header. Or winning the ball from Galloway. And losing out to Mackay. Tough tackle there from Black. Here's Cahoon now for Hearts. Holding off Collins. Good defensive play that by Collins. Another fine tackle by Kenny Black. Played forward by Snedden. It's gone for the throw, and the throw goes to Hearts. Whoa, what a very tough opening to the match. Some very hefty tackling going on. Referee Bob Valentine keeping a very close eye on the proceedings, and that appeared to be handball by Galloway and a free kick to Hibs. Well, the tone of the match may well have been set already. Well, the Hibs fans behind Andy Gorham. Headed away by Berry. Hearts operating with 3 central defenders, 2 markers on Evans and Houchin, with a spare player who is Jimmy Sanderson. And a foul by Hunter on Ferguson. And that tackle brought Alec MacDonald to his feet from the dugout. Hunter will be spoken to by referee Valentine as Ian Ferguson tries to recover from that head knock. So there's Gordon Hunter, the young Hibs defender, being invited to calm down a little by referee Valentine. Well, certainly no messing about here by Hunter as he comes into this tackle. There's the ball played towards Ian Ferguson. Hunter appeared to be out of reach, and the header goes straight into the side of the head of Ian Ferguson. Ferguson's back on his feet as McKinley plays in the free kick. Collins at the back, matching the run from Eamon Bannon. Kenny Black's header. Here's Ferguson. Orr going in on Black. Collins to Orr. It's one for Evans to chase. Berry goes across. Forced to concede the corner kick. It's the first of the match for Hibs. The signal for Gordon Hunter and Gordon Ray to come forward. Ray goes straight to the goal line. Collins with the in-swinger. Houchin going up, but Smith claims it well for Hearts, and Mackay is released very quickly now. Ferguson, Cahoon and Galloway are up in support. Here's Cahoon. Good counter-attack this from Hearts. Great play from Cahoon. Taking on Orr. And a good piece of defending by the former West Ham player. Here's Houchin. Back to Orr. Well, Orr gets some applause from the Hibs fans behind Andy Gorham. Good defending. Lofting it forward. There's Snedden. Collins. Houchin. Found some space now. Showing good close control. Here's Collins now on the left. The early ball in, and the header was from Eddie May. May and Evans may well have gone in each other's way there. But that move all created by the skillful play in the ground from Keith Houchin. It was his footwork and then pass to the left which set up Collins. The near post cross, you see two Hibs players coming in. That may have been their problem. Alan Snedden. Sanderson comes round behind Levine. Cahoon linking with Galloway. Ray comes across. Here's Collins. Looking for Kane on the right. And he's brought down heavily there by Kenny Black. The referee will do something about that, I'm sure. Kenny Black being taken on there by Paul Kane and coming in with a very clumsy late challenge. So Collins with his fine angled pass set up the move. Kane going there to collect the ball with Black in pursuit. Kane drawing him in, then sidestepping him and taking that rap on the shins for his trouble. So the Hibs free kick. It'll be taken by Neil Orr. Right to the far post. Up goes Houchin! Magnificent goal from Houchin! He started to repay the transfer fee already. Sheer joy for Houchin. 24 minutes on the clock. And this with a classic far post header. Free kick from Neil Orr. Just look at the way this ball is attacked by Keith Houchin. Coming in, heavily marked, getting up well, a powerful header, and Smith was helpless. So Houchin opens the account for Hibs and makes himself an instant hero among the Easter Road fans. Well, a major setback that for Hearts, who have had the better of things in the attacking sense so far. Here's Ian Ferguson. Chance for Galloway. Courageous goalkeeping there from Andy Gorham. He was the key man. It was his brave dive at the feet of Galloway which forced the shooting error. Oh, what a match this is. There was Ian Ferguson, a delicate ball played into the middle there for Galloway. Just look at Andy Gorham now, throwing himself at Galloway. Well, the bedlam you hear now coming from the Hibs fans. There's Mackay. Well, you can be certain Hearts will not lie down to this state of affairs. There's Cahoon taking on Snedden. Fine cross, there's Galloway! Well, chances don't come any better than that. This was superb wing play from John Cahoon, forcing his way to the byline, pulling the ball back. A nightmare for goalkeepers. Galloway mistimed the jump, he went up a shade too early, and the header went over. They've been very combined to win that from Houchin. There's Bannon. And Neil Orr looking for Evans. Henry Smith keeps the ball in play. There's Snedden playing it back towards Evans. Sanderson wins it. And a foul by Evans. It's a free kick to Hearts. taken, I think, a few yards further back, perhaps. No, the referee contenting himself with a word with Evans. And there's a free kick for the challenge on Galloway in the air. Ray and Mitchell both going up with Galloway. The result is a free kick. And there will be treatment now for Mike Galloway, who's been right in the thick of the action. There's the sandwich between Ray and Mitchell. So Gordon Ray marshalling his troops in defence for Hibs. He'll want to settle on this lead. Galloway's back on his feet. Hearts deadly from these positions around the box, with Ian Ferguson the main threat. Bannon also deadly with these swerving free kicks. 5 in the wall. Bannon leaves it. There's Ferguson. Now Bannon! 28 minutes on the clock. Hearts are back on level terms. It came from the set piece. Bannon running over the ball. Ferguson shot half blocked by the wall. It broke to the left foot here of Eamon Bannon, and Gorham couldn't reach it. Cahun back to Levine. Galloway and Mitchell together. It's handball against Galloway, I think. Linesman assisting, referee Valentine. Free kick given to Hibs. There's Evans, and May to Orr. There's Gordon Hunter. Oh, that's a dreadful tackle by Kenny Black. He's already been warned for one bad tackle on Paul Kane. He'll certainly be booked at least for this. Gordon Hunter, who's been in the wars this season, he's had a lot of injury trouble. And Kenny Black now cutting the wrath of the referee. Just look at this. Black marking Hunter. Hunter trying to use his pace to go on the outside. Jockeying for position. There he goes, and there's the tackle from Black. Well, a yellow card has been administered to Kenny Black. Neil Orr with a free kick. Houchin being very carefully watched this time. Reacting angrily. Well, Houchin appeared to be bumped as he made his run for that in the first place. He's a very powerful striker indeed. Let's see this again. Zorc plays it in. Look at Houchin making a run. Now, I thought he was bumped there by Levine, but continued with that challenge on Henry Smith. Stebbins' header. Here's Kane. Now Houchin looking for May in space. A great chance for him for the second. And May couldn't gather the ball on the run. He goes again. Still he can't get the ball into the area. It was a great chance in the first place. The pass from Houchin released May. Had he gathered that first time, he was clean through on Henry Smith. This is Kenny Black. Now Mackay. Cahun playing it towards Galloway. Good play by Hearts. The finish wasn't good enough from Galloway, with Gorham well positioned. And a fine piece of attacking play again from Hearts. That lofted pass beyond Alan Snedden. Galloway taking it first time. And there goes the half-time whistle. A tremendous Edinburgh derby. Set alight by the first goal scored by the debutant Keith Houchin. The Neil Orr free kick to the far post. The leap and the powerful header from Keith Houchin to put Hibs ahead. It didn't last long though. 4 minutes later, a free kick from Ferguson broke to Eamon Bannon, his first time shot, leaving the half-time score tied at Hearts 1, Hibs 1, and we'll be right back. Well, there's the vantage point at the start of the second half here at Tynecastle. Hearts and Hibs drawing one apiece. The second half in prospect of the first 45 minutes and anything to go by. Hibs with 2 victories in the league against Hearts this season by 2-1 and 1-0. The 2-1 game was here at Tynecastle. Third game a 0-0 draw. So a couple of fine goals in the first half. And Keith Houchin certainly made his mark for Hibs. Already a favourite of the Hibs fans. There's Houchin again, chesting it down, using Collins. Hunter playing it wide for May. Headed back into space was by Evans. Here's Eddie May. It's a good break this for Hibs. The far post is Houchin, marked by Bannon. Guy wins it from Houchin. Cross goes Neil Orr, who does such an important job for Hibs in front of the back four, the linchpin in midfield. Cahoon playing it forward. There's Ian Ferguson, headed by Ray. There's a chance for Galloway. Trying to go beyond Gordon Hunter, setting it up for Kenny Black. And Hunter was there to block it. Frustration for Black. A good break this from Hearts. Galloway setting it up for Kenny Black. And Hunter spun himself to block the shot. And Gordon Hunter will require some treatment before he can continue. Was something of a surprise to me, at any rate, that he came out in the second half after the knock he took in the first half and that tackle from Kenny Black, which resulted in the Hearts player being booked. And it now appears as though Hunter is in the wars again. Very determined young man, he wants to remain in the field. There's Bannon now with a corner for Hearts. Headed out by Mitchell. Bannon has the chance to return it. Paul Kane is in the way, but it's a corner to Hearts. Bannon playing it in. Gordon was on his own in the 6-yard box. Here's Hunter now breaking on the left for Hibs. He appears to have shrugged off that injury. Looking for Evans through the middle. There's Houchin. Get away by Berry to Orr. For May. Oh, Houchin. Well rubbed by Bannon. Neatly touched away from the Hibs player. Houchin concedes the throw. There's Neil Orr. No one ahead on the right, so that's an easy one for Sanderson to tidy up for Hearts. Hunter doing some climbing as he goes up with Ferguson. A free kick to Hearts. Ian Ferguson to McKinley. Going outside May. Good recovery that by Eddie May. He was very quick indeed getting back. Cutting off the cross from McKinley. Expense a corner kick. This time it'll be taken by Gary Mackay. Again the short corner, again only one Hibs player going out. Mackay plays it in, and it's Ian Ferguson who turns it over. Well, Hibs may look to regret this policy of sending only one man out to the short corner. There was Gary Mackay driving it in, and Ferguson going for the ball. He couldn't direct it under the bar. Gary blocks it. Looking for Collins on the left. Levine goes across. Good play by Levine. Read that early enough. There's Houchin. Back with Collins. Looking there for Paul Kane. once again. There's Orr using Graham Mitchell. Will go all the way back to Gorham, I fancy. Well, that is a credit to the Hearts' diligence in midfield. They closed down the Hibs players, left no options for a pass in midfield. Houghton is well up. Broke off Collins, there's Eddie May with a chance for Hibs. Great goalkeeping by Smith. Superb save by the Hearts keeper just at a crucial moment. There was Eddie May breaking away from Craig Levein on his left foot. Smith going out to close him down and spreading himself to block the shot. Cahoon brought down by Sneddon, that'll be a booking. Brilliant turn that by John Cahoon. It's come to no harm as it happens, but certainly was a clear foul by Sneddon. Ball played forward by Bannon. Just look at the way this is gathered by Cahoon, turning away from Sneddon and then brought to the ground. So the third booking of a very tough match. Alan Sneddon is the culprit this time. Kick taken short. Levein and Bannon together. Tackle came from Evans. Well, he really is a lively player for Hibs. Gareth Evans never stops for a second. There's Galloway under pressure from Mitchell and Sneddon. Mitchell's clearance goes straight to Bannon. Angling it in towards Kenny Black. No power in the header. Gorham made that look easy. But Graham Mitchell, I'm sure, will be relieved because his clearance going straight to Eamon Bannon could have caused problems for the Hibs defence. Evans chesting it down well, trying to get away from Levein. Well, with a handoff there by Levein, an angry reaction from Evans. Referee Bob Valentine content that that was not serious enough to merit heavy action, but there was Evans. He was held off by Levein, not much doubt about that, I reckon. Players now stumbling and clashing to try to get to the ball, and Gareth Evans certainly was reckless in that eventual challenge. What a warning suffices for both players from referee Valentine. It is Hibs who have the free kick for the original handoff. There's Neil Orr, Gordon Ray's in the box. Towards Evans. Here to be bundled from the back a little by Jimmy Sanderson, but the referee gives the throw to Hearts. Orr coming to the ball in determined fashion. Up goes Houghton. Levein through the middle, down goes Robertson. Flash there with Gordon Ray, and the referee is going to have a word with the Hibs skipper. Well, it appears as though the referee considers this was deliberate by Ray. And I think Ray is protesting that there was no intent here. Well, the ball was played through the middle here. Robertson turned to go for it, flashed there with Gordon Ray. And that's why the yellow card has been shown to the Hibs captain. Free kick to Hearts, too far out for a direct shot, I reckon. Although Ian Ferguson may have other ideas. Indeed he has! What a magnificent strike it was again from Ian Ferguson, taking the short free kick from Bannon. Just look at the power in this effort. It was under the crossbar. It needed this treatment from Andy Gorham. Stopped by Hunter. There's Orr. Firm tackle there on Black. There's Collins winning it back for Hibs. Well, that's good play from Collins. Well, running into that ruck of players in maroon and losing possession eventually. There's Ferguson putting out McKinley on the left. Robertson calls for the ball in the middle. Up he goes. There's Robertson. 9 minutes from the end. The Hearts fans go wild as John Robertson scores his first goal at Tynecastle since his return from Newcastle. Well, there was a bit of luck about it. McKinley playing it in towards John Robertson, who was trying to let fly with a header. He missed it. It came off Sneddon, and Robertson doesn't need a second look at that. Got him and no chance. There's Paul Kane. Long ball towards Tortolano. Played back towards Sneddon. Got a full minute of injury time now. Houchin gets up. He can't reach it. Levine does. There's Hunter. Chargers flying header. There's John Robertson. That's one for Cahoon to chase toward the corner flag. The referee checking his watch. Can't be much longer to go. Indeed, no more time for Hibs. Final whistle. The match has been won by John Robertson for Hearts. Well, you can see how he feels about that. The Hearts fans have had a very disappointing couple of weeks. And now Robertson takes the acclaim of the Hearts fans.
John, you seem to enjoy that winning goal. Tell us how you saw it.
It was a great goal for us to score at the time, but all I came out was Tosh McKinley played a really good ball and got the ball for Fergie, played it in, and I thought I was actually going to score with a header, but I lost it in the sun, and I was really lucky that I hit one of the Hibs players and bounced back to me, and I just managed to knock it past Andy Gorham.
In my reckoning, that was your first goal at Tynecastle since you came back from Newcastle, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I got a couple at Parkhead, but it's my first back here. Somebody's told me it's my 150th first team goal, so it's a double celebration, and obviously the fans will enjoy it more than anything else.
Well, you did seem to be particularly happy about it, bearing in mind the fact it's an Edinburgh derby. Europe still beckons if it's a bit remote. You still get a wee chance there. Is this a very important aspect for you playing an Edinburgh match? First time Hearts have won it this season.
Yeah, I think it's more spice because you're an Edinburgh lad. You know, this is a big match as far as we're concerned. Myself, Gary Mackay, and equally Eddie May and Paul Kane especially. You know, it's a big game for us boys. We're all born and bred in Edinburgh. But it gives us a wee chance in Europe. Hibs are still favourites. Hopefully that will maybe play in their nerves a wee bit now. We play St Mirren next week, which is another very hard game. If we can get 2 points there, then you never know. We've maybe just have a wee chance. But certainly, Hibs have still got to look favourites at the moment.
Now, you've been used sparingly since you came back. Tell us about this injury that's caused the problem.
Well, I picked up a stomach muscle injury at Newcastle, and the way I was walking to sort of ease the pain on my stomach, I knocked the pelvic out a bit or something like that. And they found that my left leg was 1/8 of an inch longer than my right. And they've just given me a special girdle thing to wear. And basically it's going to be rest secured, and to be fair, Ant McDonald's been great about it. He's told me that he'll only use me when he sees fit, and plus it gives Ian Ferguson a great chance to continue his run in the first team. And you know, you've got to give Ian his due as well. He's done very well for the team, and things have worked out for us today. Hopefully work out for the rest of the season.
One question I have to ask you, John. Tell us about that haircut.
Well, that's